I think part of romanticizing life is trying something new, do something different. Sometimes when you're so routine, things can become kind of mundane. So the little things that you can do to spruce things up or to add a little pizzazz there, that can be romantic. Hey y'all, it's your girl Funmi-Layo. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe to this channel because we have a lot of awesome content, and make sure to like the video because it helps other people to see the video. Today we're going to be talking about romanticizing your life. So you guys probably have already seen all the other videos on YouTube talking about romanticizing your life, and I love it. I love it so much because each day and each moment is really for the taking. Life is short, right? We're not promised a long time, but while we're here, we really do need to make it count. So the little things that we can do in order to make our normal day-to-day life more exciting, more like a vacation, more luxury, for lack of a better term, or whatever, we should do it. So I want to share with you guys in this video just my thoughts on everything and some of the ways that I romanticize my life. I feel like one of the main ways I've been romanticizing my life as of late is doing things that I want to do, creating a reality that I want to live in, right? I was at home for a while and then I decided that, I kind of wanted a change of scenery and it was feasible as well for me. So I moved to Miami. So I'm here, I moved to Miami temporarily. So I am here, and I feel like part of me romanticizing my life is taking risks. Taking a risk to move somewhere different. Yours doesn't have to be that big, but what's the small risk that you can take that will add a little bit more excitement to your day-to-day, add a little bit more life to your life, that you can do? Because for me, it's an opportunity to learn more about myself because I'm just in a whole new city, moved to Miami, didn't know nobody in Miami, and just figuring things out as I go. But I think that was part of me romanticizing my life because I was intentionally taking a risk and doing something that I wanted to do. And I feel like part of the whole romantic aspect of it is certain things also, are very serious, but sometimes we make certain things a bigger deal than they need to be, right? It's not the end of the world. Like sometimes if you move to a place temporarily, I don't know your situation, but you can move away. Not everything has to be do or die. You're not stuck. Not everything is final. Playfulness of it, like, oh, okay, well, the bills is serious. Let me tell you that. But, but just keeping in mind that not everything is final. Take risk because it can work, it cannot work, but life goes on. You can always progress further. So that's one way. Another way is, for me personally, I have things that I enjoy. So I like to make bucket lists, and I have my Miami bucket list of different things that I want to do while I'm here. So me romanticizing my life is doing things on that bucket list. So maybe a recommendation for you is to create a list of things in your city that are around you that you can go explore. Like when I get back to DC, I have a whole list of things that I'm gonna go and explore, like when I eventually move back to DC. So you don't necessarily have to take a vacation somewhere. There are things around you that would be dope to try out that tourists normally come and try out, but you haven't even experienced. Why not? Why not just take a look and, see new things, try new foods, or the same foods at different restaurants, like your girl. But honestly, yes, you guys, that is something to keep in mind. Try new restaurants, try new cafes, go to new areas, try a new sport. I think part of romanticizing life is trying something new, do something different. Sometimes when you're so routine, they can become kind of mundane. So the little things that you can do to spruce things up or to add a little pizzazz there, that can be romantic. And also, even if you do things more routine, maybe you always drink your mug of tea every morning or whatever, buy a new mug. It's those little things. And speaking of buying a new mugs or buying stuff, material stuff, that can also be kind of helpful to romanticize your life. If you can afford it, decorate, even if you don't have that much money, you can always go to the antique store. They have dope stuff at the antique store. But you can go to the antique store, you can go to like a modern store and just get some new decor, jazz up your living area. That's a way that you can romanticize your life. Try and meet new people. Obviously, it's easier said than done, but that is a way to romanticize your life because, you know, you're opening your arms to new relationships, but also like, you know, you got to be cautious with that because it can become so unromantic and so, you know, bad. So you just have to be careful, but be willing to meet new people. Another way to romanticize your life, I feel like, that I have been doing as well is I had it, then I lost it. Another way to romanticize your life is to be intentional with your finances. Like, know what you want to spend your money on. Save up. Sometimes it's not even the buying it, but like saving up for like that big purchase of something that you really want. The anticipation of, you know, oh, you getting something. I don't know if you guys have seen Love Jones, but the guy, he was like, romance is the possibility of a thing.
When you first ask a woman to marry you, and when she says, I do. When people who've been together for a long time say that the romance is gone, what they're really saying is, they've exhausted the possibility.
Feel free to wonder, like, allow yourself to be creative, allow yourself to have a vision of, allow yourself to be free, allow yourself to be free, allow yourself to be creative within the constraints of your current day-to-day life, and to think of ideas of how to make things more interesting, more entertaining for you. You could get a new bed, you can get new furniture in terms of the decorating stuff. You can also take more pictures. I do, like, I never used to like pictures until I started doing the social media stuff. I really did not like taking pictures of myself at all, honestly. But now I've grown to like it, you know? Take pictures of yourself and not even ask somebody to take a picture of you. Try and do the stuff to take pictures of yourself. Honestly, you guys, before I find a picture I look at myself, I'll take hundreds, okay? So just do that. But once you find that picture, sometimes it makes you feel good, you know? Just having that you time to just take pictures, have your own photo shoot, get wine if you want. If you drink wine, you can drink wine. If you drink tea, you can drink tea, matcha, like whatever you do, just be easy, have your music playing, and then just do your little photo shoot, you know, just relax and everything like that, and do things. Romanticizing your life is also doing things that are kind of like doting on yourself, I feel like. And me, like when I do my little photo shoots or whatever, that is part of romanticizing my life because it's just me in the living room trying to make something shake for the camera. And though it can be stressful if like you're doing it for a goal, well, my goal would be to like for that, like an IG post or whatever. But you could just do yours for fun if you're not trying to post on IG or whatever, and just allow yourself to be creative. I feel like romanticizing your life is just really allowing yourself to be creative day to day. Another thing that you can do is eating nice food, like cool foods. Again, we talked about restaurants, but like making stuff in the house. Like, I don't know if you like to cook, but like cooking cool meals that you've seen online, that is cool. Or creating a new dish, or just sometimes just playing music and just thinking, allowing yourself to think and cook. I find cooking therapeutic, you know? I don't be cooking that often, but you know, when you do, sometimes like the thought about cooking, it can be like, oh my goodness, I gotta cook. But when you actually do it, it can be very therapeutic. So that's something that you can do. You can take video footage of yourself. If you like to vlog, maybe you can vlog. Romanticizing your life is really allowing yourself to be grateful, I feel like, and appreciate the people around you. That's part of romanticizing life. But honestly, there's just so many different ways you can do it. Write down what could make your day-to-day more happier, more enjoyable, and maybe sleep more. That can be helpful. But it's just a lot of different ways, a lot of different things you can do, and do what's best for you. Do what makes you happy. I think ultimately romanticizing your life is doing things that make your day-to-day more enjoyable for yourself. But comment down below, how do you romanticize your life or romanticize your day-to-day? And I will, use your tips, or somebody else can use your tips. And and then you also like scheduling self-care days. I think that's a good way to romanticize your life. So have a day where you just like do your face mask, you are more intentional about reading, meditating, praying, getting a massage if you want to get a massage, but you really don't have to like go out and pay for stuff. But I do, part of romanticism in my life, honestly, I do like, you know, getting nails done, getting your toes done. Recently, I started liking getting my toes done, and just things like that, just the smaller things or whatever, your little upkeep, your maintenance, that's part of romanticizing your life. Yeah, but thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like this video, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.